The use of the hexadecimal system. Normally, computer only work with the binary data, but scientists can work with binary to find hexadecimal to be more convenient to use. So, because the hexadecimal represent the four binary digits. So in here, so this is a complex binary number we can write using a hexa because here I have the 4-bit binary digits. So this one is the example of complex binary value. This is the hexadecimal number of this complex binary value. So normally binary values are easy, but it is more longer, no? So that's why we can use the hexadecimal for this, because the hexadecimal have only 4 binary digits only. So and the hexa number is easy to remember for the human. So that's the another reason for easy for the hexadecimal values. Here represent uses of the hexadecimal system. There are error codes, MAC addresses, IPv6 addresses, and HTML color codes. So the first one is the error codes. So error codes are show the hexadecimal values. The number refers to the memory location of the error and usually automatically generated by the computer. So that are automatically generated by the computer. Error codes are automatically generated by the computer. So the programmer needs to know how to interpret the hexadecimal error codes. So this one represent the example of error codes of in the hexadecimal. So it represent like this. So next one is the media access control addresses. So media access control address, the short form is MAC addresses. So this MAC address uniquely identifying the device in a network. So this refers the network interface card. Network interface card is a NIC, is a part of the devices. So MAC address device part is a NIC, it means network interface card. So in the MAC address is really changed to the particular device can always be identified no matter where it is. So the MAC address is usually made up of 48 bits. So that's the things we won't remember. So usually MAC address include 48 bits that show in 6 group of 2 hexadecimal digit like this. So here you can see, so normally MAC address include the 48 bits, but it group in 6 groups with 2 decimal digits like this. As an example, we can put it like this. So if you want, you can put the dashes or colon for that. So the first half we show say it in that have the 6 group of 2 hexadecimal digits now. So the first half we represent like this, the identity number of the manufacturer of the device, and the second half show the serial number of the device. So in here we can divide that to like halfly. This is the first half, this one is the first half, so this one is the second half like this. So in the first half represent number of manufacture of the devices. So second half represent the serial number of the devices in that MAC address. So this MAC address provide the device by the Apple. So in here first, so here to here. So here to here represent the corporation code. We call that like a corporation code. So in here to here represent the serial number. So we divide that two parts, corporation code and serial number like this. So corporation code is 001CB3. Serial number is 4F25. FE like this. So in the lowercase hexadecimal letters are used to represent in the MAC address. It's like this. Uh, Another manufacturer identification number also included in here. It's like this. This one is the identifies the device made by Dell. So this one is the for the Dell. So this one is for the Cisco devices. So this one is for the Intel, and so on the things like that. So next we have to talk Internet Protocol address. So in the short form Internet Protocol address we can represent like IP addresses. So normally if we want to connect to the network devices we use that IP address for connect that network devices. In IPv4 address is include the 32-bit numbers written in a ternary or hexadecimal form. It can be like this. So IPv4 has recently been improved upon by the adoption of IPv6. So improvement of IPv4 address is become a IPv6 address. So in the IPv6 address have the 128 bits number broken down into 16-bit chunks. Okay. So IPv4 include the 32-bit numbers. IPv6 include the 128 numbers that broken down into 16-bit chunks. Okay. So represented by the hexadecimal number. So its example for like this you can represent it like this in a IPv4 IPv address like in the hexadecimal in here. And also in here IPv6 uses a colon rather than a decimal point as used in IPv4. The next one is hypertext markup language. We call the short form. This one is a HTML. So hypertext markup language color codes. This used to write in and develop in web page. If you want to write in and develop in a web page, we use the HTML syntaxes. So HTML isn't programming language but is simply markup language. So this is a markup language. A markup language means using the processing, definition and presentation of text. As an example, specifying the color of the text. So HTML uses tags. In the HTML we use the tags. Bracket pieces of text. As an example, these are the open one. This one is a colon one. This is a header. If we put the header in the HTML using tags, this one used for the header tag. This is a header opening tag. This is a header closing tag. So between the two tags has been defined as the heading level 1. These are the example codes for that. If you want to put the header for the headers with the colors, we can use this tag like this. We put the colors for the header using the style tag, style equal color like this. So we want to put this color for this text. This is a red heading. So this one like this. So this is a header opening tag. This is a header closing tag. So others are also same. So HTML is used to represent color of text on the computer screen. All colors can be made of different combination of three primary colors. That three primary colors are red, green, blue. The different intensity of each color, red, green and blue, is determined by its hexadecimal value. So in here that colors are represent the hexadecimal values. As an example, if you want to represent the red, the color code is this one. If you want to represent green, code is this one. Blue color code is this one. Likewise it is different. So if you want to produce almost a color the users want, the following diagram show the various colors. So this diagram, if you seen this one, so this diagram you can use for show the color code. So in this example, if we select any color. So this color we select it, include the RGB. What are the values for this one? Like guys, they represent in here. So these are the hexadecimal color codes. This hash symbol always precedes hexadecimal values in HTML code. If we put the HTML codes, always hash this symbol always use. The color codes are always 6 decimal digits represent the red, green, blue components. Red, green, blue components use like this. There are the symbols 256 values for red, 256 value for green, 256 value for blue, giving total multiplication of 3 times of 256. So they are possible colors. So in here I have the activity for you. You want to put the computer using software on computer. Color would be represented by the following RGB journey values like this. It's same like this. You want to put the what is the journey value for these colors one by one in this activity, and also you have to convert the hexadecimal to all these numbers in here.